Athens. The very name conjures up images of white marble temples glistening under the Mediterranean sun. We think of philosophers debating in the marketplace. We imagine citizens passionately engaging in their democracy. Athens is more than just an ancient city. It is a symbol of intellectual and political awakening. The city's origins are shrouded in myth and legend. Yet we know that Athens emerged as a powerful city-state in ancient Greece. It sat on a plain in the region of Attica. It was surrounded by mountains and sea. This gave Athens a strategic advantage. It controlled important trade routes. This made it a center for commerce and cultural exchange. Athens is perhaps best known for its pioneering role in democracy. The Athenians developed a system of government where citizens participated directly in making decisions. This was a radical departure from the monarchies and oligarchies that were common at the time. This democratic experiment, though not without its flaws, became a model for later civilizations. It continues to inspire us today. Athens was not just a center of political innovation. It was a thriving hub of culture and the arts. The Athenians believed in beauty and harmony. This was reflected in their architecture and sculpture. The city hosted grand festivals and performances. These events were intertwined with religious beliefs. They showcased the Athenians' love for celebration. One of the most important festivals was the Panathenea, held in honor of Athena, the city's patron goddess. The festival featured processions and athletic competitions. There were also musical and dramatic contests. The highlight was the presentation of a new robe to Athena. This robe was woven by young Athenian women. Theaters were central to Athenian cultural life. They were open-air structures built into hillsides. Thousands enjoyed plays, comedies, and tragedies. Playwrights like Sophocles, Euripides, and Aristophanes explored themes of love, loss, and justice. Their works resonate with audiences today. They offer timeless insights into human nature. The Athenian democracy reached its zenith under the leadership of Pericles. He was a brilliant statesman and general. Pericles ruled in the 5th century BC. He oversaw a period of unprecedented prosperity and cultural flourishing. He was a strong advocate for democracy. He believed that all citizens, regardless of their wealth or social standing, should have a voice in government. Under Pericles' guidance, Athens implemented a system of direct democracy. Citizens assembled in the Agora, the city's marketplace and civic center. They debated and voted on laws and policies. This system, while far from perfect, allowed for a level of citizen participation that was unheard of in the ancient world. However, Athenian democracy was not without its limitations. Only free men born in Athens were considered citizens. Women, slaves, and foreigners were excluded from political participation. Nevertheless, the Athenian experiment in democracy was a remarkable achievement. It laid the foundation for later democratic systems. It continues to be a source of inspiration for those who strive for a more just and equitable society. Section 4. Monuments to the gods, the Acropolis and the Parthenon. Towering above Athens, the Acropolis was a sacred precinct. It housed important temples and monuments. The most iconic is the Parthenon. Dedicated to Athena, it's a masterpiece of Doric architecture. Designed by Ictinus and Callicrates, adorned by Phidias, its harmonious proportions and intricate carvings inspire awe. The Acropolis symbolized Athenian power and prestige. The Parthenon represents the enduring legacy of ancient Greece. Its image is instantly recognizable worldwide. Section 5. A legacy of thought. Socrates, Plato, and the philosophers. Athens was not only a center for politics and the arts, it was also a hotbed of philosophical inquiry. It was here that some of the most influential thinkers in Western civilization challenged conventional wisdom and sought to understand the world through reason and logic. Socrates, perhaps the most famous of the Athenian philosophers, left no written works behind. However, his teachings were recorded by his student Plato. Socrates' method of questioning, known as the Socratic method, challenged his students to critically examine their beliefs and to pursue knowledge through dialogue. Plato, in dialogues like the Republic, explored themes of justice, virtue, and the ideal state. His student Aristotle, in turn, made significant contributions to fields ranging from logic and ethics to politics, physics, and biology. The Athenian philosophers laid the foundation for Western philosophy and science. Their ideas continue to shape our understanding of the world and our place in it. They remain essential reading for anyone seeking to grapple with fundamental questions about knowledge, ethics, and the human condition. The Wars of Athens, from glory to struggle. Athens, a city of democracy and philosophy, was also a city forged in the crucible of war. The story of Athens is incomplete without understanding the conflicts that shaped its destiny, from the Persian Wars to the Peloponnesian War, and even into modern times. The Persian Wars were a defining moment in Athenian history. In 490 BC, the Athenians faced the might of the Persian Empire at the Battle of Marathon. Against all odds, they emerged victorious, a triumph that echoed through the ages. But the Persian threat was not over. In 480 BC, the Athenians, alongside their Greek allies, faced the Persians once more at the Battle of Salamis. The decisive naval victory secured Athens' place as a dominant power in the ancient world. However, the glory of victory was soon overshadowed by the internal strife of the Peloponnesian War. This brutal conflict between Athens and Sparta, which raged from 431 to 404 BC, saw the city endure siege, plague, and political turmoil. The war ended in defeat for Athens, marking the end of its golden age. The centuries that followed saw Athens under the shadow of various empires: Macedonian, Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman. Yet the spirit of Athens never died. In the 19th century, during the Greek War of Independence, Athens was liberated from Ottoman rule, reigniting the flame of Greek culture and identity. The 20th century brought new challenges. During World War II, Athens fell under Nazi occupation, a period marked by suffering and resistance. The post-war years saw civil war and political upheaval, but also recovery and growth. Today, Athens stands as a testament to resilience, a city that has weathered the storms of history while remaining a beacon of culture and democracy. From the ancient battles that defined its early history to the modern struggles that shaped its contemporary identity, the wars of Athens tell a story of courage, endurance, and the unyielding spirit of a people. These conflicts, both ancient and modern, have left an indelible mark on the city, shaping its character and culture. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the remarkable history of Athens, a city that has been at the heart of human civilization for millennia.